nothing really insightful. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the doorman just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If it down in my management, I'm just warming up a wait till I old producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really insightful. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. I keep giving game away. I put game on layaway. I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days. I might make it rain today. I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was for sale. Heard it's on the market for the low. Who the realest, we might never know. All this acting, you gon' play a role. Give you the world when they sign you up. Try you out and then they line you up. Ooh, now you're looking hungry, ribs are touching, need some food. Now you're all on live like this.
Yes, it is finally time. The 5-minute timer is done. It is Sunday. We are here for another episode of Live at Hub, yes. And I'm your host, Girl on the Rocks. We're here for another episode. Shout outs to everyone who has tuned in on this journey with us so far. We appreciate you. And I'm so happy to have my guest here because not only is he a part of the We Just Working exclusive crew, but we're fam. We go way back, and I'm just happy to have him here. So, JayQuick, thank you for joining me.
Man, thank you for having me, y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
just
so happy you came out. It was a whole snowstorm.
Word.
Like, I was worried. I was like, oh, no,
I was out there
slipping
and sliding.
Yeah, I live very close to here, and, almost lost my life, 10 times on the way. It was crazy, and I decided to walk today, so.
I live in, the middle of Staten Island, so I had to take an Uber. It was, $31.
Yeah, right? Uber drivers
upset.
are getting paid guap right now.
I need to start.
Right,
I need to
I'm
my job up a
gotta
little
put
bit.
a few things together. But I'm so happy that you're here because, it's a brand new year.
I'm happy to be here.
And we made it. Mm-hmm. We made it through the craziest time in America.
Pandemic,
and
crisis.
As a creative, we're still making content. We're still trying to keep people positive while keeping ourselves positive, right? Because that's the hardest part.
Trying to find new ideas.
Yeah.
Just to make it.
And be inspiration to other people when we're not even feeling that inspiration.
If it wasn't harder before, it's definitely harder
right.
now.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Exactly. So I really wanted to just go over or just highlight some of your favorite moments in 2020. If you could highlight maybe 3 of them. 3 major moments in your career, in your personal life, or just 3 moments that you were super proud of that you'll look back on in a few years and just be really proud that you were able to do it.
All right, so the one thing I'm proud of, I guess it's not just me, it's all of us.
Yeah.
Because the new spot that we got.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Fort Willow.
Yeah, shout out to Fort Willow. Shout out to Fati.
Shout out to Fort Willow, man. Shout out to Fati, everybody.
Yeah, we have a brand new space just down the block from here.
Right.
It's mainly an event space, so of course right now we're not able to have the events that we like to have. But right now we're doing a lot of content building, songwriting workshops, and just us coming together and just discussing what we have to discuss and just having a place that we can still get work done. So
but
we're happy to that.
Add on to that, my brother's birthday party.
Fire.
I performed there, and I could really say if you guys watch that show Power, when Ghost is at the top of the club and he's just standing there and he's over everybody. Yo, I felt on top of the world.
It's a beautiful feeling.
Energy.
It's definitely what we deserve, right? We need it.
Yeah,
and so I'm happy that we're able to start seeing all of our hard work starting to flourish. So I would definitely say that is a big accomplishment and happy point of 2020 for all of us.
I would say my second is that contest I did with Drewski.
Yes.
It's called the Vocal Chamber Live. So it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube live showcase event, and it's 10 contestants every month. Mm-hmm. And the winner of that one episode gets put to the final round. It's around May, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I won the second episode. So you guys go check that out on YouTube. It's Vocal Chamber Live, hosted by DJ Drewski and GGMG, episode 2. You catch me in like 24 minutes.
And this is a big deal for anyone who's
Word.
tuning in and doesn't know Drewski, doesn't know, hey, Jay Montana, and doesn't know why this is important. Please let them know why this is such a big monumental moment.
Listen, man, Drewski right now, he's making a lot of noise on Hot 97 in New York, man. He was really with Pop Smoke. He was there when A Boogie, like, not a lot of people know.
He's like,
He told me he slept on A Boogie because he was supposed to put him to the top, but he didn't get to do that.
Now
And
he's looking back like.
Exactly. So I was like, yo, I'm not going to let you flop, bro. Just work with me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
And yo, shout out to For That Hef because he just did an interview with Drewski, so
Yeah,
also
he did,
check
he
that
did.
out.
That you guys
Word.
can find on the We Just Working app. So go download that. But so tell us about the process. And you don't have to tell us all of it because gems. But I guess this is more of an inspirational thing, right? For people who look up to someone like you, people who are looking to get themselves out there. A lot of the times people just don't know where to start, right? So in a brief way, I guess, tell us how you were able to find that opportunity or put yourself in the position to get that opportunity and open that door.
So basically, it's just like keeping your eyes open.
Yeah,
you know?
networking and everything.
Like
Yeah.
who you know. Like I found out about that competition because my man's he was doing it and then he posted it on Instagram. So I was at work and I was like, you know what? It's so easy. Let me just
Why
email the
not?
person that he emailed, and then 2 seconds later they emailed me right back. I did they called me and I had to sing in the bathroom at my job. I was like, yo, and
I'm ready.
And they're, it's also about investments because
definitely.
it does cost money, but it's investing in yourself.
Yeah,
and
it's
if you
the
believe in
sacrifice.
yourself, you're gonna go places.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta be your biggest supporter at the end of the day.
That's that story right there, you guys. Him
That is
singing
in the
like these
bathroom.
are things that are gonna be in your biography.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
real.
that's crazy. And I know, like for me personally, so lately I've told myself like, because of all the stuff I do in media and things like that, I really want to start applying to like the big companies like MTV and CBS, NBC, 1, 2, 3.
That pressure.
But sometimes when people see those big companies and things like that, they get a little scared.
Discouraged.
Right? So what is that fire that's burning inside of you to take it that extra mile?
All my life, it's like I started out kind of, I don't want to say lame. I don't want to like that bash anybody, but like I didn't have that many friends when I was younger. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I have so much time to myself.
Right.
And my parents are putting me in karate, soccer. I'm doing all these things,
All this
but
type of stuff.
I don't got no friends. All right, bet. So I don't really need friends like that. Let me just focus on what I got to do.
Yeah.
And then what happened? I started doing football, took football heavy, became the best player on my team. You started seeing me in the paper every week. I'm like, all right, bet. I got that right now. So now let me start singing a little bit heavy too. And I'm in all the musicals. Everybody's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, okay. So now I know I got something.
Right.
So like no one can really tell me I'm not.
Right. And as
who I
as
think
soon
I
as
am.
you started putting in all your eggs into your own basket,
Exactly.
people start coming to you rather than you having to go and put it out there.
Exactly. 'Cause
It's
they want
about
something
having
from
that
you.
confidence to put yourself out there. Exactly. And I think the age we live in right now, there's so much access, right? Everybody has a YouTube page.
Right.
Everybody has thousands of followers. And it's so easy to feel like, okay, well, I'm going to do all of this, but I'm not going to get that one like that's going to, you know what I'm saying? But
It's not about that.
it's really not. And I think that's really important when you take a look at the people around you, right? So how important is it to you to have a team? Like, first of all, besides We Just Working, the fact that Starda, shout outs to Starda,
Shout out to Starda,
is your
man.
brother. He's like the most inspirational person. Like, if you know him, he's the most inspirational person you know.
It's been working, man. Working since I was
It
a
just
kid.
works. Like, so what does that mean to you to have those influences or those people in your life to keep telling you, like, hey, don't give up, don't give up?
It's definitely like a jetpack on my back and like a second head to like think.
Yeah.
Other than just myself
Yeah.
with all this, you don't have to burden yourself. Like you have other people that can carry that weight with you, and then that's how you guys just build up.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I mean, when I first met Starda and when I first got introduced to the whole We Just Working family, it was like, I told him straight up, I was like, I am hard to work with, Some days I don't want to show up, and I need you to promise me right now that you will ignore all of that and tell me to go anyway, you know?
Right.
And he made that promise. He was like, I got you. And to this day, like the other day, I didn't go to the venue, and he pulled up to my house, like banging on my door. I'm like,
He's definitely not just you're not gonna do this. Like he's not gonna just throw you into
just
the
let
wolves
it go.
and let it go. Like
No.
he's gonna keep being on you, and you gotta work,
Yeah.
man. That's what I love about my brother.
But we need that as creatives, right? So what's one more thing from 2020 that really hit home for you?
That really hit home for me. Going back to my job, yeah, because I just got a new job last year. So I'm a direct support professional. So I work with individuals with developmental disabilities. So that right there, because my cousin, she has Down syndrome, so I was always working with her. Like,
I met her.
Yeah,
I met her before, yeah.
So, like, at my new job, it just gave me a new perspective
Yeah.
on life and on everything, and like patience and not to force anything, and just go with the flow and just. And I love teaching, so I was able, like, being there, and they're like 40 plus. They're older, like double my age. So being able to teach them something other than what past people were teaching them, like it's a good feeling.
And for them to be able to still learn after living their whole lives of gaining experience is really, really cool.
And friendships, like I built friendships with them. They love me for teaching them, like how to, like,
That's
math.
crazy.
And
He's
English
told
and,
me a few stories at his job, and I really am. I'm proud of you because things like. Have you noticed that creatives have like the craziest jobs during the day? And then they go home and they create beautiful music and beautiful art. But like that 9 to 5 is like some crazy ass, rigorous. I work at a garbage company. Like random.
It's how we put into this world,
But I feel like that
we're built harder.
That builds us even harder, though, right?
Yeah.
So just like you said, you have someone in your family who is battling the same problem. So it's like you get a different takeaway from it, right?
Exactly.
With me working in a garbage company, I learn a lot about business and the fact that these businesses are paying thousands of dollars just to get garbage removed off their property. Like it's crazy, and the amount of bills that people are giving out and just things like that. So I think it's really important to take that away. And I think the main goal for all of us on We Just Working is to be able to one day say, I don't need that.
Word.
Every day is a movie. My job is to make my life a movie.
Exactly.
Like,
I go into work thinking, like, I know I'm not going to be here forever.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I know this.
Exactly.
Like,
and
this
that's
is
why I
just the
have a
build-up.
little pep in my step when I work.
I be
It's so
smiling all
funny.
day.
Yeah. People always tell me, they're like, why are you so happy to be here? I'm like, because I know it's temporary. You know?
Yo, I work with On Your Mark, so I'm not going to name any names, but my boss, I answered the phone, and I was like, hello, Jared speaking. and she was like, Jared, why are you so happy right now? I'm like this every day. And then she's like, oh, really? Like, yeah. Because that's how you got to be. You got to be
I
good
think
positivity, you know?
What are you looking for 2021, right? What are you looking to gain? What are you looking to, but also, and I don't think enough people ask this question, what are you looking to get rid of?
To get rid of?
What are you losing?
All right, so as you know, like, I don't have nothing out right now. I want to get rid of that.
Okay,
I want to stop
facts.
being idle. I want to stop, like, procrastinating. But the first step that I need to do, I'm trying to release Happy Birthday,
Yes.
the song itself, and then have a video to follow, like, right back behind it. So I have to get the video first.
Willow would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting at.
Well, you guys are lucky because he's gonna perform Happy Birthday for us a little bit later
Yeah,
on.
stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
I want to say, just like before we even continue with this whole interview, he is so inspiring. Just like when he shows up anywhere, it's a performance. Okay?
Right,
Let me tell you about Snug Harbor. This guy pulled up to, what was it? A street fair.
Yeah.
We had a table where, we're telling people about our business, whatever. He comes with this portable headset
That's a mic.
with the speaker on his hip.
Yo, shout out to my mom.
And started for full blown performance. We got in trouble. People were coming up to us like, hey, and we're like, no, like, this is what happens when you book We Just Working. Like,
it was
this is
gonna
what
happen.
happens.
Like,
so I think being surrounded, like, your brother's a performer and just, but what gets you on stage and what helps you to not be as nervous?
My God.
What
feel
helps
like
you to just flow through your performance?
See, William could definitely vouch for me. I've been performing since I was 5, and that was with dancing first.
Yeah.
And then in the 4th grade, that's when I started singing in my choir in elementary school. And this will forever shatter like any stage fright that I have.
Yeah.
We had to sing "Kids" by MGMT for Mayor Bloomberg at St. George Theater.
Wow.
And it wasn't just him there. It was like a lot of people
All
was
his
there.
bros.
Yeah.
No.
And we was all dressed in white, black scarves, little ass kids. And I was like, wow.
He was like,
Looking at the lights,
going on?
like I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see anybody's
See
face.
anybody, yep.
So that's why I was like, uh-oh,
this is easy.
this is easy. I'm just looking at nothing, looking at lights, just smiling, singing. That's it.
And I think that's what sets performers apart from just anybody on stage, right? Like, you just get engulfed in it. Hey.
Yeah, no, zone.
You're welcome. Hi, D. I miss
That's
you.
right.
I haven't seen her in so long. I'm so mad. I have so many family members to meet. I still need to meet Shane. Haven't
Little
even
baby
held
Shane,
him
yeah.
yet. He's funny.
He's adorable. He's a boss. He's gonna
We
be a
go
boss.
way back. Like, so I met Starda at Tanea's wedding because Calvin is my first cousin.
Right.
Crazy. Only in Staten
I
Island
didn't even
people.
see her, by the way. I was there at the wedding.
Yeah.
Didn't even see you. That
Started.
was crazy.
It was all crazy. And then fast forward 2 years later, we're all best friends. Like, this is wild. But that just goes to show that
Island, yeah.
it was meant to be.
Right.
You know, we are all meant to be connected with each other. Even as far as we've done photo shoots here with Kenny. Kenny supports us with everything we do. We're still in the area right down the block with Fort Willow, and we still work with
we're really-
17. It's all
take over
about
this area.
building relationships,
Word.
right? So what's one piece of advice that you've gotten from somebody who you either look up to or that you've worked with that has stuck with you and resonated with you up into this day?
Shout out Drewski, but you told me to stay in my lane. So, why did he say that? I did 2 songs when I performed in front of him. I did it was like a rappish singing song, and then I did Happy Birthday, which is just like straight R&B.
Right.
So they were like, "Oh, I don't even remember the first song that you did. Like, you just gotta sing, whatever. Like, stay in that lane because that's your lane." And I left there thinking, okay, I'm about to lose because they didn't like my first song, or they told me to stay in my lane, and I could do better next time. I won, and period. And I was like, I don't have to stay in my lane. I just have to just be better at what I'm doing right now.
Right.
Be a better me. I'm very versatile. I don't have a set sound.
Yeah.
So, if I could just perfect each sound, then I'll do that.
Then you'll be golden. Okay. Yeah,
But
no,
I'm not
I
going to
see what
stick
you
with
mean.
one thing. If somebody tells me ever to just stay in my lane, I'm not going to do that.
No, 100%. And I think as somebody who's creating all the time, we have that tendency to just dip our feet in a little bit of everything. So I would definitely agree with you. Like when I was DJing every single weekend, and then the pandemic happened, and so I started doing more media and photo shoots and things like that. DJ Crossfade would call me. Yo, you practicing? You download the music? When's the last time you opened the controller?
Right.
So I'm like, yo, you're right. Like, I'm getting so caught up in the media and the hosting that I'm like almost shunning my DJ equipment. So I definitely feel you on you got to dominate one thing at a time before you can wear all the hats, I guess. So I would definitely say that's pretty good, actually. Let me think of one, because my grandfather, he has so many phrases. But what's one that I really like? Got one. Ready? If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
That right there. I heard that before. Yeah.
Bam! I gotta get that copywritten from my grandfather. Something. I be using all his stuff.
Nah, it's definitely true.
I use all his stuff. But it is, and especially when you work with people who are reminding you constantly of what you're doing it for. You have really supportive family members, and I think that is a luxury for a lot of creators, because in the world that we live in and the generation before us, they were very heavy on job security. Get your city job, get your apartment or your house that you own, and you're straight. Have your kids, and
It was still kind of like that for me, because I'm only 20, about to be 21. See, I was about to talk about my aunt. All right, so my aunt Titi, everybody else really, but really my mom TT was very, very big on me going to school.
Yeah.
And I wasn't not big on going to school. It was just like for the reasons why I was going to school. And I went for psychology, and because I'm big on like people and their emotions and stuff like that. So going to school for it to get a degree, I was like, all right, I can make money with it.
Yeah.
Not that much money with it. And then the school I was going to,
it would be a struggle.
I was going to Pace University.
Oh, shout outs to Pace.
Hold on, hold on. Shout out to Pace.
Oh,
so,
don't shout out to Pace. I don't know.
Cause I went for football and school as well, but mostly football.
Yeah.
It was the D2 school, and I get there, and it's nice. It's nice. You know? It's freedom, you know. No one's watching me. No one's on my back,
right.
So everything is just really up to me. And football, somebody told them I was transferring. Edited. I was like, wow, really? Okay. I'm still here for the scholars though. I'm still here for the scholars. Yeah, it was a big mix up. So I was like, all right. You know, I'm still gonna go to school though. I want to be a psychologist. I want to make this money.
Yeah.
And then sitting in my dorm, my roommate, he was a rapper. So he's nice. He's nice. And I wasn't taking singing that serious at the time. I was taking football seriously. Yeah. And my man's is just rapping every night, recording himself. I'm like, oh, yo, you should put something out. And he was like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? You should like drop a song or something. And he was like, no. So I don't like wasted talent. I'm about like, yo, I'm gonna put my stuff out there if I'm doing something. And I'm like, you know what? Let me take this for a spin. Let me write a song. I wrote "Caress You." Yeah, and I that's gonna drop later. That's gonna drop soon.
Listen, you guys, I have most of the songs in my laptop, and I gotta say, he's not wasting no talent. Okay, he's not wasting it.
Thank you.
I'm blown away every time, and then the thing about it is he has a catalog. People, whenever we're at the venue and he plays music, it's his music for hours. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 2 or 3 songs and that's all that he got. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really good, and that shows your diligence and consistency. Yeah, I
do have a lot of songs in stash.
That's dope. But wow, that your roommate was in the room cooking up the beats and laying down the tracks, and you were going to football, and so you were coming in every night seeing him doing his thing.
Yeah, and I was getting jealous a little bit because I'm like you're doing all this, but then again, you're not putting it out. Like you really have heat. You're talented, but you're not putting it out. Like I'm stuck here right now, in my zone, in my school, in my work, and I'm not doing nothing with the talent that I was gifted by God with. So I'm like, okay. Let me just sit here and write a little bit. And I wrote like a couple of songs while I was at school. Right. And then that made me decide like, all right, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Like, this is just not for me.
So, okay, this might be the best question just far. What did your mother say when you said,
that was
dun, dun, dun? Wait. There we go.
All right. So basically what I did first, I asked my brother if it was a good idea. I say, yo, bro, I'm calling you right now because I might drop out of school. I'm telling you first.
He's the first person you call for these things.
I was like, hey, you gotta know first. And then he was like, okay, like as long as you have a plan, really, like there's nothing really like to go wrong. So I had a plan, and my mom's the same way. If I have a plan, then I could do what I have to do.
Okay, good.
I had a plan.
That's good. I mean, you know, look. You know, my friend, I know she got like her master's degree in biology or something like that. And her mom is like a Haitian immigrant. Okay. So she had to work super hard to put her through school. She did everything she had to do for far school, but she has a beautiful singing voice. And she finally graduated school, and she's like, you know, I really want to take this seriously now. Like, I did all of the schooling. I did everything they wanted me to do. I work in a lab. Like, I just want to take this seriously, you know? And then, but then she would follow up with, but, or I can't because, you know, it was never anything positive after that first initial thing. Yeah. So I told her, I was like, listen, you're about to go to your mother who's worked the last 30 years or so to provide all of this for you. You better go to her like you're selling something.
Right, with some concrete.
Right, yeah, like this is how it's going to go. This is how much time I need to do it. And I'm not going to let you get in my way. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go into it so confident because whether we like it or not, our parents are our biggest critics, and we want to make them proud, right?
At the end of the day, yeah.
So I know for me, my mom's a nurse, my dad's a fireman. Where the hell did the DJ come from? Don't know.
No, always have a plan.
Yeah, and it's like I'm the oldest of 3 kids, and I'm the only girl, right? So I've always been very rebellious, do what I want to do at my own pace, can't tell me nothing. But the difference between me and other people is I'm going to go against what you guys are saying, but I'm going to show you why it's so much better to do this than what it is you told me I should be doing.
No, definitely.
You know, my mom wanted me to be in nursing. I don't do blood, you know? My dad is like, go to the military. I don't have an adrenaline deficiency. You know what I'm saying? My dad has like an adrenaline thing. He has to be pumping iron, riding motorcycle, like something dangerous. Yeah. So him being a fireman is like perfect, you know? So, you know, me being loud and energetic and then having friends like you guys, you know? It's like, it just makes sense. Like, so I'm happy that I'm the person who puts together these platforms, these events for people like you to be able to feel like you can do it all. Right. Like, we literally can do it all. We're young people. And our generation lately with Black Lives Matter, with LGBTQIA plus rights, and just everything in the last decade, like we have made monumental strides. And so right now, while the whole world is like sleeping on idle, that's where the creatives come in because we make everything out of nothing, you know? So what do you really want to do? Like, do you want to put out your project mid-year? Do you, or are you just going? Do you want to just like do it month by month or go day by day with summer, it?
I gotta drop Happy Birthday. That's a summer song. That's really a summer song.
It's a great song, yeah, and it's definitely a springy, upbeat in the backyard.
Right.
Yeah.
Just Happy Birthday. You know.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have an EP. Like, I have a lot of things just ready to
go. You just waiting for the right time.
That's how I am. I don't like to like, I can't just drop a song and then like, all right, now let me start writing. Then I need to have my backup, my lineup, so that way I could just not worry, just boom, release out a song. I'm gonna let Happy Birthday go on for like a minute, like just let it run up its numbers, and then drop the whole EP. I'll do that like next. Happy Birthday is gonna do a lot of numbers. Yo, do not sleep on Happy Birthday.
When's your birthday?
My birthday's in July 13th.
Oh, so it's kind of like perfect timing.
I didn't want to do that. Hold on.
Great minds think alike.
Right.
Great minds think alike.
I guess you said that, yo. Just remember summer.
Okay.
Remember summer.
Stand by, everybody.
No, yeah.
So what is your process as far as getting a project ready to go out? Because I know a lot of people, it's either the quality, or just what your fans are doing, right? So sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to put out my project until I know every song is ready, or they'll be like, oh, well, you know, this EP is all about love, so when Valentine's Day comes, I'm gonna drop it because I know all of my listeners will really wanna, you know what I'm saying? So is it
definitely everything you just said is me?
A little bit of everything?
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
good.
Because if all my songs,
feeling?
if they're not all finished, I'm not dropping nothing. I had a December EP for the December that just passed, didn't drop it, but it's ready. I have that was like in your bag type because it was winter. People
end of the year,
snuggle up, you know.
Starting to think about all the shit you didn't get done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was that. So I still have my December EP.
Okay.
And then that summer or next year EP is gonna be fire.
No, I like to ask that because I think that is what people want to know, the nitty gritty, dirty part where you get your hands dirty with it all, right? Because that's the part that everybody is interested in. We're gonna have him perform in just a second, so hold on, you guys. And so I really just want, when I have people who are artists and people who are putting out music and things like that come on the show, I try to get that process of getting a song or a whole process or a whole project ready and put out there so that people know what it takes. Do you think, and so like, you know how people, you get your hair cut by the same person, you get your nails done by the same person, eyebrows done by the same person. How do you feel about working with the same people as far as beats and as far as engineers and things like that? Are you open to trying a bunch of different new people? Or?
I'm very open to trying a bunch of new engineers, beats. It's really just any beat that catches my ear.
Yeah.
But with engineers, it's like I work with Phoenix. Heavy.
Shout outs to Phoenix. If you guys don't know, that is one of
Pesto.
The premier studios on Staten Island.
Word. And I just did a song with Charlie.
Yes, Charlie Rock.
Charlie's been doing his thing. And Dead Life Studios. I'm working with. So
shout outs to Dead Life. I gotta get somebody from Dead Life over here. So we're gonna have him perform for you guys if you guys are interested. I know you are. He's gonna do 3 songs for us today. So he's gonna be doing Happy Birthday that he did mention here, and he's gonna do 2 other songs for you guys too. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're gonna switch over the camera in just a moment. Before we switch over, just want to let you guys know, download the We Just Working app. It is free 99. You get to buy his music. You get to check out this show amongst a whole bunch of other things we're all doing on the team. You can also go to the Hub 17 website. We have memberships. We have an open call coming. We have all different types of updates and new shows coming your way. So make sure you guys check us out. Follow me on Instagram, Girl on the Rocks. And follow Hub 17 and JayQuick, of course. So we're going to switch over the camera for you guys. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And we will be back next week with another special guest with your favorite Girl on the Rocks.
Hey, lady, wake up. Oh, wake up on the JayQuick. Oh, I'm gonna burn it out. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna burn it out. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna burn it out. Shawty, you up right now? Shawty, what's up right now? Can you open up right now? Act like you give a fuck right now. Mind if I roll up right now? I need to slow it down. My mind up to the races, so I need to burn it out. Yeah, I need to burn it out. I need to burn it down. Was blinded by misery, now I can see through the clouds. You were lost and I found you, then you took my love without value. No more feeling time in a drought. Light it up cause I burn it out. Affliction subtracted my heart. You were just acting the part where you loved me. Like lights, camera, action. Let's start. Felt ignited, but that spark quickly faded to dark. All this time I was chasing and you ran away too far. Oh, I'm not trying to expose, but her pussy smell like Fonto and her nails look like Doritos. She wish she never met me, cause now my new girl's neck is freezing, just like my heart would feel when you leave. I said I loved you and you said it so fast. I thought we were on the right track. You hesitated after months of dating. You changed on me like the clothes on my back. I gave you all of me, thought she was my Chrissy Teigen. And now I'm high up with the legends. I'ma go down in history like Shawty, you up right now? Shawty, what's up right now? Can you open up right now? Act like you give a fuck right now. Mind if I roll up right now? I need to slow it down. My mind off to the races, so I need to burn it out. I need to burn it out. I need to burn it down. Was blinded by misery, now I can see through the clouds. You were lost and I found you, then you took my love without value. No more feelings, I'm in a drought. Light it up cause I burn it out. Shawty, you up right now? Shawty, what's up right now? Shawty, you up right now? Shawty, what's up right now? Shawty, you up right now? I need to slow it down. My mind off to the races, so I need to burn it out.
My man Gray, shout out Going Gray.
We just working. Do or die, yeah, do or die. You're my type, yeah, you're my type. It's your fucking flaws, what I fucking like. Let me live my life, cause I can't live it twice. Yeah, I can't live it twice.
fucked up all the time. Gotta live in the moment. Fuck with that.
I can't live it twice. Bitches do or die. Keep it by my side. I can't feel a thing right now. Sorry, I don't even know my name right now. Getting fucked up. I'm insane right now. I'm about to lose my soul, might fade away right now. Lost soul, cause I'm the lost one. Lost in the streets, yeah, I'm just searching to find one. I just want love, I just want trust, I just want drugs. Love me now before I'm fucking dead. Do or die, yeah, do or die. You're my type, yeah, you're my type. It's your fucking flaws that I fucking like. Let me live my life, cause I can't live it twice. Do or die, yeah, do or die. Yeah, my brain is fried, full of suicide. Something told me the drugs weren't right. I still wanna try, it's better than a lie. I still feel alive, cause it's do or die, yeah. Sacrifice my right to remain in the silence. Was hidden in the skies, I couldn't face the sirens. I'm fighting for my life, I feel like Mike Tyson. I got something you can take from me, the depression and anxiety. My great escape, I climb the highest tree. Burn it up and blow it down, now I can breathe. She said she wanted more from me so she can leave. Packing at the door, take your hypocrisy. This ain't new to me, it was money, music, drugs and us. Oh, you're full of street, disrespectfully. Do or die, do or die, do or die. You're my type, you're my type, you're my type, you're my type. Fucking flaws, I fucking lie. Live my life, 'cause I can't live it twice.
Eh? What's up? Yo, shout out everybody watching right now, you heard? It's a snow day, but we getting it going. Hey, rock out. What? It's the vibes all 2020, baby. Woo. Woo. Love my people, man. If you got a birthday this year, which everybody does, this song is for you. Respectfully.
Hey, oh, JayQuick, we just working. We've been through it all, rise and the fall, but we're back standing tall. When my back's against the wall, I know I got you to call. Cause we've been through it all. You're my girl, you're my whole world, and it's your birthday. So happy birthday. I love you always. What we've been through, it made you you. And girl, you're perfect. I swear you're perfect. Forever worth it. Maybe we've been through it, but look what we grew into. Handle it with care because the past is way too gentle. Trying to find the path where happy endings last, and forget about the past. It's too heavy on my mental. She's confident and she's elegant. The way she smiles, heaven sent a love that has no measurements. I'm a pirate, let me treasure it and cherish it. My heart was frozen, she brought flames and took me out my element. She is on another level, smile so bright, look like diamonds on her bezel. These boys don't know no better, so I'll try to slide. But she's my queen bee, I'm her Jay-Z, be like Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, every day, cause baby, it's your birthday. We've been through it all, rise and the fall, but we're back standing tall. With my back's against the wall, I know I got you to call. Cause we've been through it all. You're my girl, you're my whole world, and it's your birthday. So happy birthday. I love you always. What we've been through, it made you you. And girl, you're perfect. I swear you're perfect. Forever worth it. It's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. JayQuick, and we just working.
Yo, I got. How much time we got left? I got one more song. I got one more.
What do you think, Kenny?
I got it. I got my flash drive. That's valid. Let me know.
Hey guys, it's Girl in the Rocks. I'm back. You sure? Hey, guess what, you guys? First of all, look at the comments. Shout out everybody who is tuning in right now. Shout outs to the fam. Miss you all so much. We're having such a good time here. We actually have a few more minutes left. We normally wrap up the show around 8, so Jay is actually going to do one more song for us. So if you guys are interested, stay on by because he has a flash drive. People, I just want to say right now, as a DJ, have your flash drive always. Glue it to your body if you have to, because emailing and airdropping is just not always the way that you want to go about things, especially during a live performance like this. So having your flash drive is very important. But I'm happy that you guys are having a good time, and make sure that you guys tune into the show every Sunday. And if you haven't seen previous episodes, you guys can find the other episodes on the We Just Workin' mobile app. You can download it on your Apple phone or your Android for phones and tablets. You can download JayQuick's music from there. You can watch his videos, you can watch his interviews, you can read more about him and find out what he has coming up for 2021. You can also see myself along with Starda, Charlie Rock, and a bunch of other people from We Just Workin' that we mentioned today. So make sure you guys go get the app. Follow us on social media. Follow Hub 17. We have memberships for Hub 17, as I said before. So if you have an idea for a show that you would like to do, let us know. If you have a photo shoot idea let us know. And we can help bring those things to life. And I don't know if you want to plug yourself in, but please plug yourself in now. Let them know your Instagram and all that jazz.
Yo, you can find me on Instagram at JayQuickk. That is JayQuick double K. You can find me on Facebook at Jared Quick, JARED space QUICK. And there's also a page that's tied with that called JayQuick. All right. It's my new song. It's not released, but I'm just trying to do a drill beat. I felt like it was the New York thing to do. Yo, shout out CJ, but I'm sorry, bro. This is Stein now.
Hey, JayQuick. We just working. I had to cut ties. I had realized the love was hate in disguise. They sit in divides, a way to take all my pride and look in my eyes and tell me everything's fine. Was playing both sides, had to been losing your mind. Mistakes, they can't thrive if you don't give them the time. They don't wanna see me shine. I gave you my all, had a plan to reach the top, but you were praying on my downfall. Now I'm standing in the back of the bag, cause I ain't trying to get involved with leeches looking for a come up. Sorry, I ain't helping y'all. You must be confused, looking for yourself, but you didn't have a clue. Imposters among us turn ghosts, now they see through. Wasn't up to the task, y'all rather use than stay true.
That's why hate always lose. Gave you my plate even though I didn't really need to. Touch of loyalty I ain't even need when you got your food. Couldn't figure out if it was jealousy or gluttony, I couldn't choose. But it was me who gave you a spoon. Can't take what is mine. Well, you can try but you might lose your life. Watch the words you say, cause we just work and then it come here to play. Oh yes, we came here to stay. I keep making these hits, you'll see it's on stage. Only the family, that's only the brave. We gon' be shining out, just give me your face. I had to cut ties, I had realized the love was hate in disguise. They sit in divides, a way to take all my pride and look in my eyes and tell me everything's fine. Misplaying both sides, had to been losing your mind. Mistakes they can't thrive if you don't give them the time. They don't wanna see me shine. Check this out, ready? TikTok. Hit it. JayQuick, we just working. You know what I'm saying? We just working, man. Shout out Hub 17. Shout out DJ Girl and Rocks. You know what's up, man. Shout out Starter. Shout out everybody. Shout out my family. I love y'all. Man, it's only beginning. 2021. Take off.